Welcome back. We have back nine coverage, round one, the 2020 Seviren Lang Memorial FPO. This is Sky Heiser coverage. Here's a look at our sponsors.
We're out here playing the Seviren Lang Disc Golf Course Championship layout. It's our most difficult layout we have. It's about 8,000 feet, par 64. Should be a good challenge for these ladies.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of great shots. I've been impressed with a lot of the pure lines that we've seen. Kona's been giving herself a chance on almost every hole.
Yeah.
And we see some over par scores, but I mean, this course was definitely playing tough, so we should be entering a stretch of the course where they can get some birdies. All right, we got course hole 3, 200 and close to 250 feet. We have an old pin here, and we're flying to this new pin for the championship a little further back, and it just makes it a little bit more technical.
Yeah, you got to hit this gap off the tee, and then it turns left immediately. So the forehand flex is probably the best play to get to the pin.
Yeah, we see a lot of people doing that. Courtney is a pretty good shot. It's a little overturned. We'll have to see if she has a putt or not.
Jessica going with that forehand turnover as well. Just a little low. She'll be about 45 short.
Yeah, you can run that. It's a little bit uphill to the basket. Kona going with the same play. This one looks really good.
Yeah, it's a great shot. She's pin high right, about 20 foot.
Yeah, a little straddle from there.
And Deann going with the backhand flip-up shot. My personal favorite here.
Yeah, it's really tight. You want to almost feel like you're sawing it off inside, which she does throw it tight, but just doesn't quite get the air under it. Probably a little soft, honestly, but easy up and down. Oh, that really pushed up there.
Yeah, it's a good bid.
A little Annie bid. All right, that flashed some chains. Yeah, Courtney's kind of in some thick stuff here.
She's probably only 35 feet out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making a little forehand run. That'll be an easy tap in. And Kona, can she get further under par? Nice, high right in the chains.
That's a good birdie there.
Yeah. Especially going to that straddle on that hillside there. Next hole, hole 4. Again, probably a little longer than 250 to this pin, but you can take this wide route to the side that you see Kona taking here. You have to miss some trees and try to get some ground action to get over. There's also a direct line that you can see favors the forehand.
Yeah, that backhand shot, you need a lot of skip to make it all the way up to the pin, and then a lot of the time when you get that skip, you go too far and you go into the woods.
Mm-hmm. The more you push the ceiling on the backhand, the more left it can get. It also brings that into play. So it looks like Courtney caught a little bit of stuff there, but she's going to be okay. And Jessica playing a little too low to get left enough, but again, easy 3 from there.
Too wide as well. You want to go inside that tree. Looks like Deann might be going for the turnover.
Yeah, this is also a good play. You just got to really commit to it. It's a little low. Really good line, though.
Yeah, for that backhand, that's probably the easiest way to actually park the hole.
Yeah. Little forehand approach. You'll see this a lot because we have that right to left slope.
Yeah, and see the backhand that Jessica's going for. That's a little touchier.
Yeah, it can be scary. There's some...
She gave that a bid.
Yeah. There's some thick stuff back there, and if you're a little long with that and you let it get away from you, you can have an obstructed comebacker. Just clipped a little bit of the cabbage there.
Dang cabbage. I hate that stuff.
Nice
putt. Comebacker for par, I think. Oh yeah, Kona was way off to the right from her tee shot.
Yeah, that little tree right there really gets in the way of putts too. So speaking from experience, that was a nice straddle.
Yeah. Couple cleanups for par.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of threes on there. If you don't throw just like a really nice drive, you'll get a par. Hole 5. This is called the local hole, really. I mean, it's a couple hundred feet, but it's a really, really touchy little hyzer shot. You can take something overstable or something like a straight putter and throw it with a lot of hyzer.
Yeah, that was way inside.
Yeah, you want to hang it out just a little bit and just let it fall in there.
I think this is a great play. Stand still off the front.
It looks good if it's not too high. Yeah, I think she caught a little bit of that ceiling stuff, and it knocked her down a little too quick.
Personally, I think you want to put this high and inside with a pretty overstable disc.
Yeah.
See, that's a little too straight.
Or you can also play pretty low and play the skip.
Yeah.
I want to see Deann put this under the basket.
Come on, baby. Get
Nice shot.
That's pin high right.
Yeah, that's probably inside of 20 feet or so.
The course designer called this a noob hyzer. It's like you got your brand new your brand new starter pack, and you pull out that DXT bird, and that's exactly what it's gonna do if you can throw 200.
Right. Yeah, it was interesting to see Ricky Wysocki, Greg Barsby, and some of those guys on the FPO play this, because almost none of them got it because they can't throw that short.
Yeah.
Nice
Good hit.
hit.
Get one back for Deanna there.
Annie putt goes in, nicely done. It's really difficult. A couple more good putts. Deann's putt there didn't have an ounce of wobble on it. It was really solid.
No, and she couldn't swing it wide. I think there was a tree on the right of her line, so she kind of hit it high left, and it was good to stick there.
Yep. All right, we're at the big one. Over 1,000 feet. We have OB lines between the two baseball fences down the right side. The tree line left is also painted out of bounds, and we come between these trees. Most players are throwing around them either side, but there is a peninsula just about 40 feet around that basket as OB as well if you're beyond it.
Yeah, so when you're throwing your second or third shot, you need to pick a spot and make sure you're short enough.
That's
so
a
you can
crush.
Throw your last shot around the trees. And yeah, that was a crush.
Straight down the middle, that's what you want to see. There's always a little bit of wind on this hole. You can see the flag moving. This looks like more like a pure hyzer line. Well in play.
Yeah, good control.
That's all you need to do here, especially if you're really just looking at par.
Yeah, I'd imagine with all the added OB, a lot of these ladies would be perfectly content making a 5 here.
Definitely not losing anything to the field on this day.
Yeah, I think the entire field averaged over 5 with all the added OB.
Yep. We saw a nice forehand from Courtney, puts her in a good spot. Jessica's got a big forehand, and that thing is way down there.
Yep.
Close to that 400-foot mark.
So I wonder if she has that ball cage in the way so she can't swing out. No, not really.
Just a nice controlled shot. Looks like it's going to set her up really good to play for the 5. One advantage the forehand flex here has is that you can play over that valley and really chew up a lot of distance.
Man, it plays into the hill instead of down the hill. So she's going to get a lot more consistent results on the ground.
This one might be overturned. No, it's coming back. Very nice.
I don't think Jessica's got the power that she can put this in a spot where she can get up and down for the birdie 4.
Yeah, she might have this one a little higher than she wants, but it's a really good shot still. So she's probably laying about 350 to the basket there.
Yeah, maybe.
Decision time. This looks like a layup play.
Yeah, she's going towards the middle. Yeah, that's great.
Another pitch up, right in the middle.
So you can see those flag lines left and right, where it pinches back towards the trees. And they're trying to push it, give themselves easy approaches for the par.
Jessica going for it. Yep, she is.
Got it.
Oh, she almost makes it.
Eagles. Wow. That's outstanding.
That'd be cool to see a 350-foot eagle throw in, huh?
Yeah. Now, this tournament was back in the summer, but I don't know hole by hole how things are going to play out or even what the scores are personally, so I'm excited to see if we can get some action like that. Oh.
This is a birdie putt.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes when you go long, you're coming right back down the hill. It's a scary putt.
You get a lot of downhill.
And you can see there's some tilt on this basket. Camera's probably adding a little bit, but you can still see where the chains are hanging. It can be intimidating, throw you off a little bit. Right, hole 7, going down the hill, 330. It's wide open in front of you, but you do have to hit this gap at the end. We'll see players will go straight at it. Some will try to throw a little bit of a hyzer that sneaks through the right side. It's a birdieable hole, but you got to be accurate, and the wind always plays a factor.
It can be really hard to hit a gap late in the hole like that, and you have downhill. It's going to change your flight a lot.
This is that right side play, and it gets through.
Yeah, she's probably only 20 feet right of the basket. It's going to be a very makeable putt for birdie. Kona going hyzer flip, turning late.
Oh, just a little too high. But maybe have something there. Looks like some kind of a mid from Courtney here.
That looked like it had a lot of anhyzer.
Yeah, I wonder if it's really overstable. It might have just held over. This is another right side play. It's a good play. Usually not getting a bogey from the right side. Ooh, yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that could have filtered down to circle's edge or closer, and she's going to be...
Yeah, that seemed to square up that stump right there on the ground.
Yeah. And Courtney not having much to work with there. That's a tough position to be in.
Yeah, it's really difficult to play that angle properly because it's really pinched off. Jessica. Oh!
Just short in that long circle 2 bid.
Those Annie bids, she's got them down.
Oh my gosh, she blasted that.
Par save.
Oh,
nice.
crap.
Wow.
That was a fearless bid right there.
Yeah, that's out of bounds road behind that.
Yeah, wow.
Kona kind of trickles away a little bit, but she should be okay. Deann for birdie. Oh, just off the right side.
That might be a little further than 20 like I thought.
Par from Kona.
She's really keeping it clean.
Yeah, that's all you have to do out here. Keep it clean, take advantage where you can. Courtney bringing the fireworks on that hole. Hole 8, we have Mando to the left of this, and it kind of goes uphill, plays a lot further than 280.
Yeah, it's like 25 feet uphill, so this is playing 340 or so.
Yeah. People with big forehands will use that as a good weapon here. Courtney ripping out that forehand. Flexing up. Coming around the tree, swinging back. And it puts her in circle 2.
Yeah, it really takes a big arm to get this forehand.
Wow, where's that headwind?
That's a smooth play. Kona pitching up. Yeah, well, that can be a tester coming up the hill right there, but she's probably got that on lockdown.
Do it.
That's like a 50-footer. Oh my gosh.
Courtney.
Just
Wow.
throwing them in.
When you're feeling it from 80, you're feeling it from 80, I guess.
Yeah. Just play catch with the basket.
That's exactly what she did there. Nice and soft, right? Perfectly in the basket. Oh, the wind lifted that. You can see it right out of her hand. Regardless of what the wind's doing on other holes, it's usually coming over this hill.
Yeah, like right to left. Off the tee.
Not as committed on that one. You can see a little bit of basket lean here.
Good.
Kona confident high in the chains. Again, just playing clean.
Yep.
But Courtney, again, bringing the fireworks. Hole 9 is a par 4, close to 600. You want to throw probably a forehand is the desired play. Get out into the field and give yourself another chance for a forehand. A couple 300-foot forehands are going to put you right in the basket.
Yeah, this is a pretty fun par 4 for those who feel good with the forehand. Just kind of chuck one out there, chuck one to the basket.
Yeah.
No worries. And that's a great one from Courtney.
Yeah, she hugged that corner tight going around and faded, so she got a little extra distance not going into that field like that.
Yeah, it really carried well.
Backhand works too. If you can get it turned, you can actually get an angle where you can see the basket. This is not turning though.
Yeah, you really got to commit to that understable shot if you're throwing a backhand.
That's a good snap on that one.
Yeah.
Perfect. Again, Kona playing clean.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Pure hyzer.
Oh my god, I thought I was gonna hit the top of the telephone pole.
Wow.
Yeah, Jessica's got power on that.
Yeah, that was a really good throw.
Deann's got to pitch out here. She does so well.
I wonder if she was in or out there. There's a creek there that she may or may not have been in.
It looked to me that she was in. I think she got held up by the stuff. This one's close to the road. Oh, no.
So she hits inbounds and trickles out, so she'll have a difficult par putt there, I think.
That is sloping right to left there, and she got that anti-skip, and that can happen. We talked about how clean she was playing it. If she landed on the road there, she would have been in bounds.
And Courtney's going to be parked for the birdie 3.
Easy forehand, easy forehand. That's how you draw it up.
Yeah. Nice and wide. And yeah.
Nice little curl. Deann can definitely save this par. You don't want it to leak out over the road, though.
That was a little low. Looks like she'll be about 40 short.
Yeah, I think the angle was good. It was just a height issue.
Yeah.
Still has a chance to save. What's up?
And for someone who doesn't throw a forehand at all, this hole can be very challenging.
No, for sure. You just have to be so much more accurate than those who are throwing the forehand.
Great putt.
Wow.
Good par save.
Yeah,
You know, she got a little bit of a bad break there and didn't let it phase her mentally, just walked up and knocked it in.
Yeah.
And then Courtney with the easy tap-in birdie.
Jessica made birdie as well, so pretty well played hole.
Yeah. Courtney decided an 80-footers were passe right now.
Yeah, 80, 10, you know, they're all going in. Doesn't matter.
Hole 10, we're going to this downhill into this little structure, about 320 feet.
It's looking a little wide. If you want to really penetrate into the basket, you have to throw it straight. Or throw through the cabbage. That works too. Good shot.
It's just a pure hyzer shot, clearly. No. Hyzer can work. Usually a straighter disc on hyzer that penetrates while it fades will be fine. This is a shot you'll see a lot where people throw something that gives them a look around that creek.
Yeah.
This looks like a mid here, so I'm expecting more direct line. Oh, she's pulled it wide.
See, this can be trouble. There's a lot of thick underbrush to the right there.
She should be fine as far as getting a par, but birdie's going to be really tough from here. Mentally, it can be challenging to force yourself to throw as close to that woods on the left as you need to with that mid shot.
Very.
This one's looking pretty good, but gets caught up on the left side.
That could be a bid.
It could be a bid. It just depends on whether that branch that you saw hanging over is in your way or not.
Looks like she's going scuba.
Yeah, it looks like the same disc she threw off the tee. It's one of those you just pick it up and get up there somehow.
Scoobed it right into the wall. That'll be a tap-in par.
I thought that was going to be it.
Yeah, she was just raining them everywhere, man. Yeah.
Yep, she has a bid.
Yeah, those are good bids.
Yeah, great too.
And it's a good birdie by Jessica there.
You couldn't draw it up any better. Some par cleanups happening. This is one of the funner shots in the course, in my opinion.
It can be difficult to, you know, get the power right and get the height right. There's a lot of low ceiling when you're approaching this basket.
All right, we got a birdie and some pars there. Moving on to hole 11. This is a demanding tee shot that requires you to hit a gap right off the tee. If you don't hit that, you are dead. You want to get up somewhere towards the top of this field that gives you a chance to come down this tunnel. And this goes straight downhill heavily, and it's a very difficult green to stick.
Jessica's going with the forehand flex shot. It looks like it might have been a little bit more turn than she wanted.
Yeah, so we'll see. This will be,
That was good.
because they started on course hole 12, this will be the end of the round, so everyone's wanting to get out of here with a good score. This one is way early.
Yeah, that early left can be really bad.
This is definitely a hole that you'll see retees on.
Boom! Heck yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, next time you're.
Deann putting one straight. That's a great spot to be. She should be able to reach the basket from there.
She'll have that kind of flip-up hyzer line that
Yeah.
floats down the hill.
So Kona's going to play from down here.
Yeah, if she
Flip-up
can get
hyzer
into a good
line.
position in the field,
Yep,
it's worth it.
and she does. So she's laying 2 here instead of laying 2 on the tee, essentially.
It's possible to say from here, but you need to rip something accurate that flips up a little bit. This is a little inside, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. This one looks like it's pushing a little too long and will be on the edge. There is out of bounds along that edge of the woods on the right there, so you don't want to go too deep into that.
Courtney's trying the flex forehand line, just a little high. Hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
We have another one that's early. That's easy to do. And that's a scary bid.
Yeah, you really have to throw something kind of understable that'll stay straight. 'Cause it's very easy to fade out early down that hill.
Kona realizes she's out of position, doesn't want to force anything. It's only round one, just pitch out.
Yeah.
This looks like maybe an ABR3 or X3. Good shot. And there's that fast downhill green we talked about.
That really had good pace on it. Just kept sliding.
You never know if the rocks and roots are going to stop you or not. So it was well executed, and she does have a pretty makeable putt coming back. Nice one from Jessica. Got the anti-putt working. Courtney's been so good on these putts today. Oh,
Just a little short. Skips off the rim. And Kona salvages a double, maybe?
I think it was a single bogey. Or no, I think you're right, that was a 6.
I think she had a pitch out and she pitched another shot somewhere.
All right, after round one, Jessica Weese in the lead with a -1. Excellent job getting under par. Kona kept it clean most of the way, Colin. Stumbled a little bit at the end. How about Courtney getting back to +1 with that strong back nine?
Yeah, she really had a couple great putts down the stretch, and she was able to salvage that round and shoot well above her rating.
Yep. See you in round two.